I'm honestly surprised that you decided to click on this video. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like, this is not a catchy video by any means. This is not, I'm not giving you the craziest tip on, how to get to 10K a month within 2 weeks with zero investment. I'm not talking about anything crazy like that. I'm not giving you a get rich quick or anything like that. And this is really just going to be the message that you probably need to hear most, because it is certainly what I needed to remind myself, and what I do currently remind myself of time and time again, constantly, and it's helped me time and time again. And it's just a really good message that you really need to drill into your head and just remember at all times, and that is just to master the basics. It's a super boring message, and it seems super generic, and you might be pushing it off right now, because also originally pushed it off. Every time I've heard just to master the basics, but it's literally like, if you want to do good in business or fitness or anything like that, you really need to master the basics. It's as simple as that. Because that's like 70% of the fight. Like, that's 70% of the progress towards your goal, is just getting really good at the simple, most basic parts of it, which are like sleep, health, diet, and that's about it. I can't think of more than that, but just the really basic, the really obvious, level 1 self-improvement stuff. Just keeping it simple. And so if you're not sleeping and waking up at the same time every day, then your sleep is not in check, and you need to be in bed for at least 8 or 9 hours a day if you're a normal functioning human. A lot of people think there's I can operate fine off of 6 hours. I'm super busy. The thing is that you probably, almost certainly, because the only exception is if you have a really, really rare genetic difference, is that you need to be in bed for 8 or 9 hours a day, and that's the most productive thing that you can do, because that extra 1 or 2 hours compared to 6 or 7 hours of sleep, is it's all the difference. It's a huge difference, and that's going to do wonders for your productivity, because that's just an extra 2 hours in bed and an extra 2 hours that you're asleep, but that does wonders for your the rest of your day. It makes the every single other hour of your day 2 times better. So if you're spending 2 hours and every waking hour of your day is 2 times better, that's crazy. That's you'd be stupid not to do that. And so just master your sleep, wake up and sleep at the same time every day with minimal exceptions, maybe once a week, maybe a couple times a month, but past that you're pushing it, and that's not a consistent sleep schedule. And then diet, just don't have that much artificial sugars, don't have processed carbs, just what you should be doing, avoid seed oils, don't have extremely satiating foods, don't have foods that have these crazy flavors and are these artificial modern day stuff. Don't have high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors, artificial colors. Eat whole foods. Just keep it simple. And just go back to nature. Go back to your roots, what your ancestors ate, essentially. And just don't overcomplicate things, and just have your diet in check, and just be consistent with that. Just make a habit of doing that every single day. Same thing with just fitness. Get out of your house sometimes, get some steps, aim for several thousand steps a day. Start touching grass. It's that simple, and that's going to do wonders for every single other part of your life. For example, if you're trying to fix your skin, I probably shouldn't be talking about this because I don't have the best skin, but it doesn't show up that much on camera, but yeah, you can take my word for it. But if you don't sleep properly, your body is going to be all out of whack. Your hormones are going to be out of whack. Your body is going to be dysregulated. You're not going to be digesting food properly, everything like that. Sleep is the basis of everything. And so naturally, since you're inflamed and you're not healthy, your skin is going to exhibit that, because the reason why people don't quote unquote bad skin, or not clear skin, is because it's a sign that it's an indicator of bad health. And if you have a bad diet where you're eating a lot of sugars, you're having high fructose corn syrup, you're having croissants, you're eating bagels, stuff like that, you're stupid stuff that you shouldn't be eating, then that's going to show up in your skin, right? So before you start doing these products, and before you start putting antibiotics, and you start doing 3-step cleanser, and you start microneedling, I don't know, whatever stupid stuff, master the basics, because that's 70% of it, right? So if you just master all of the basics, then you've already made so much progress, and you're already way further ahead in any topic that, like, any niche that you decide to go in, than anyone else. So if you're going into fitness, you're gonna get way more muscle, and you're gonna sorry, talking too fast here. You're gonna do way better than people who, they might have like the best workout routine, they might have their life dedicated to fitness, and they might be doing everything for fitness, and they're obsessed with fitness, and they're taking all the supplements, and they're hitting their protein, everything like that. I guess protein, like hitting your protein, is part of diet. But if they're not sleeping enough, and their health is bad, and they don't look good, they don't look good. It's a little bit of a tangent, but like if their health is out of whack, they're not sleeping right, their diet, like they're cheating on their diet constantly, and they call it a dirty bulk, and they're eating Pop-Tarts every day, then they're not going to grow as much muscle as you probably. Like you're probably going to grow equal, if not more than them, because you're just healthy. Your sleep is good. You're vital. You have vitality is what I'm trying to say. And touching back a little bit what I said like a minute ago, if he is so focused on fitness that he doesn't look good, his skin is terrible, he looks like greasy, he doesn't like I'm a little bit sweaty right now as well. It's hot out here, guys. But like he doesn't look good. He looks like dirty. He looks not malnourished because he's eating for his workouts. But like he just like looks in horrible health, and he's stupid as well because he's only focused on fitness, and he doesn't like do any. He doesn't train his brain. He doesn't learn anything. He doesn't have a business or anything. This guy, he might, even if he does find success in fitness, he's going to be poor. He's not going to know how to talk to people because he's not focused on that. He's just focused on fitness. He's not going to know how to talk to people, and he's going to look so poor. Like he's going to be in such poor health that like nobody wants to talk to him or touch him or like be around him just because he's so repulsive. And so you need to master the basics, and just like after you master the basics, you have a good baseline for everything. And that like having a good baseline, having a good foundation is what you really need. Like that's the best thing that you can have, because from a good foundation is what everything is built on top of. So you need a good foundation, and and it gives you that really good balance. If you just have good health, good sleep, stuff like that, it gives you that great balance to where you can focus. So let's say you really want to grow your business. Now that you have good health and good sleep, and you have good diet and stuff like that, you're going to be fine in all other areas. Like you're going to look fine if you have really good sleep and you have a really good diet and stuff like that. You're going to look fine, even if you're not focusing on your looks. And so you can go all in on business, and as long as you have the basics mastered, you can go all in on business, spend your entire day on that, and you're still going to look fine, and you're still going to have a decent physique, and you will be able to focus extremely on your business, and it'll grow a ton because you're focused only on that. And you just have this like essentialist mindset where like, forget about fitness for now, I can focus on that later, forget about socializing for now. Obviously like be like a human, like socialize a little bit, but like don't be going to parties and stuff like that, don't be doing stupid stuff, you know the line. So you're gonna have like decent social skills, you're gonna be healthy, you're gonna feel good because like you're touching grass decently, you're going on walks, you're getting sunlight, your testosterone's good. And also if you master the basics, your testosterone is gonna be fine, right? Because if you're locked in your room and you're not seeing the sun, you're like malnourishing yourself, just focused on business, you're gonna have low testosterone, and that's gonna like you're gonna feel groggy, and you're gonna end up quitting, and you're gonna like end up burning out way faster. And so your testosterone is gonna be good. People are not gonna be repulsed by you, and you're gonna end up, since you're focused so extremely on your business, you're gonna end up getting the result in business as well, and you're gonna get to 10K a month or 100K a month or whatever your goal is. And so just master the basics, do that really well. And then on top of that like once you have the basics mastered and you can stick to that every single day, and another one of the basics is like so once you have the basics mastered, everything like that, once again you're gonna have that really good foundation, and everything from there is gonna be way easier, and you're gonna be facing a lot less resistance. And another like a few more of like the basics that you need to master are gonna be like meditation and like mindfulness and focus kind of. And so with meditation, what it really helps with, even if you just do it for like 10 minutes a day, maybe 20, or maybe even like 5 minutes to start, there's a little bug on there, like maybe even just like 5 minutes to start, it's gonna keep you mindful, and you're gonna basically meditation is just like just focus on your breath, and when just focus on your breath and nothing else, and you're just sitting there, and when your focus goes towards something else, you can bring the focus back onto your breath, and then and that's like one rep of like mindfulness. So every time you lose focus and you start thinking of something else, and then you realize, oh wait, I'm supposed to be focusing on my breath, I shouldn't be focusing on that, you bring your focus back onto your breath, and then that's 1 rep. And you just keep doing that over and over and over, and you become, if you do that for like a year especially, and you're just consistent with that, just 10 minutes every single day, you will be so much more focused, and you'll become so much more mindful than anyone else. And you'll know, and what that really helps with, for example, just one example is like, it helps avoid shiny object syndrome, which is like constantly switching businesses. So, or not even just businesses, it also applies to like fitness and stuff. So if you already have a workout routine, but you've been doing that workout routine for like a month or two, maybe like a few months, and you're starting to get a little bit bored of it, and then you see online, oh, there's this new workout routine to help build an aesthetic physique, and it's like, it has like all of these changes compared to yours. You're going to, if you have shiny object syndrome, which comes as a result of not being mindful, then you go, oh, new workout routine. I have to do that, because you're getting bored of like your own workout, your current workout routine, and so you're looking for all of these shiny objects, and you just keep looking around, and you keep changing your focus onto other stuff. And to fix that, like meditation really helps fix that, because you become way more mindful, and you realize, let me do this new workout routine, let me do this new one. But you realize, well, I shouldn't be switching all the time. The workout routine that I have right now, I've already adapted it. It's already really good. I just need to stick with this for several months, like a year, maybe even like a longer than a year. And after that, I can consider, like, I can change priorities. I can see what's no longer working for me, but I shouldn't be changing anything right now, because my current workout routine, although it's boring, it's the best that I can do for myself right now. Like, because I know if I change my workout routine and I do that one, my workout routine, and I do that one instead, it's gonna, like, a month's gonna go by, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm bored of that one now, and you're going to want to change to the next thing. It's just like you're chasing dopamine, and if you just have a low dopamine state and you're just not getting overstimulated all the time, which, once again, go back to the basics. Don't overstimulate yourself with these crazy sugary foods, with this loud music all the time, with like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, all that stuff. Just like go back to the basics. Just like, you know what you should be doing. Don't overcomplicate things. Go back to the basics. Meditation, mindfulness, which is the result of meditation. Low dopamine state, which is from avoiding instant gratification. You know, like a lot of the instant gratification stuff, I don't need to remind you. It's video games. It's something I shouldn't mention on here. It's like it's short form content. It's just like chasing the next dopamine hit, essentially. You know that you should avoid that. Sleep, diet, health in general, and other things that I could talk about in future videos is like journaling. It's just like getting your thoughts onto paper and realizing, and once you get your thoughts and you actually put them in writing, then you start to notice a lot of patterns and things about yourself. That's like not really one of the basics, but that's another beneficial thing that you could do. But also like gratitude, like just like feeling gratitude every day, and just like thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for, and giving a reason why, and really feeling the gratefulness, or the gratitude, sorry. And there is a document that I look at every morning and every night that basically puts me back into the state of mastering the basics. I will talk about that in a future video, but that's a whole different topic, and that has been that's changed my life so much. And it's just it's like this 12-page document. I look at it every morning, every night, and it just reminds me, like, stick back to the basics. This is your future. This is what you're working towards. XYZ, like that stuff, and just it refreshes me back onto that mindset, back onto that page. Because if you go so long without sticking to the basics, you really fall off. So essentially, it's like, imagine like this is time, right? This horizontal line, and this is, I'm gonna end the video after this, because you know I'll be talking a lot, but like this is time. And so if you don't remind yourself and you don't stick to your basics, you're gonna you're gonna, like, time's gonna elapse, and you're gonna be like, oh, I can do a little bit of the bad habits. I can do a little bit of bad habits. I can relax a bit. I can take a break, stuff like that. And you really fall off. So you're like, you stick to it, and then you fall off, right? And so what happens when you have this document, like what I'm describing to you, and what I built for myself a few months ago, is what happens is every single day, it puts you back onto this high quality state, this high vibrational state, or whatever you want to call it, like this locked in state, quote unquote. Let me fix that. Yeah, that's good. And so every day, if you start going down a little bit, what happens the next day is you go back to that normal state. And so no matter how much you start falling down, every single day, if you look at that document morning and night, and you just remind yourself, and you stick to the basics every single day, which, like, sticking to the basics shouldn't be too hard. because it's just basics, right? So just stop overcomplicating things, lose the ego, and if you stick to the basics, you're gonna fall a little bit. You might fall a little bit, but then you remind yourself, and you go back. You might fall a little bit, you might remind yourself, and that what that avoids is ruts like these, ruts like getting into a rut. I don't know why I explained it to you like you didn't hear me, but it avoids like you have progress and then you fall off, and then you have to really get out of that rut, and then get back up to the state, and then you continue. It avoids that if you just, obviously it's not like it's not inevitable. Sorry, it is inevitable that you're gonna eventually fall in a rut. Just like you can't stay at the state forever and ever and ever, but like you're probably like at least once in your lifetime, even if you stick to the basics, you're gonna fall off a little bit, but it really helps. It just keeps you at this high vibrational state. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna make a lot more of these videos just helping you guys, and I'm applying this every single day in my own life, as I mentioned, and it's gonna help me get to 6 figures a month, and then 7 figures, and then we'll go from there. All right, see you.